Hi guys, it's Miss Grace. Welcome to Virtual Sensory Stories. So before we get started today, if you have a schedule board at home and you'd like to hit pause and you can fill your schedule in to match mine, you can do that. If you don't have a schedule board at home and you'd like one, just stop on by the library or give me a call. I have some extras. I can make sure that you get a copy and that you can have your own schedule board at home to follow along when we do virtual sensory stories. So let's check our big schedule for everyone to see, nice and big pictures, and let's see what we have today, okay? So it looks like we're gonna start with our hello song. Then we're gonna move on to our monthly rhyme with our hands. We're going to read a book. We'll have 1 and 2 songs, and then we will be all done today. So let's go ahead and check our schedule. Pull off our first picture, which is hello. We're going to start with our hello song. So do you have your hands ready, friends, so we can do our hello friends song? All right, here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. Let's check that schedule again. If you have it handy, right here, pull the next one off. It's time for our monthly rhyme with our hands. So remember, we're going to put our hands up high and then down low and in the middle. All right, here we go. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle them so. Put your elbows in the front, put your elbows in the back, put your elbows in the middle and go quack, quack, quack. Let's do that one more time. Are you ready? Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle them so. Put your elbows in the front, put your elbows in the back, put your elbows in the middle and go quack, quack, quack. Good job, friends. Let's check our schedule again. We have a story. Now, the last few times we've kind of been, instead of doing a book, we've been taking a book that we can read and we've been turning it into a flannel board. So we're going to do that again today. So let me show you what book we're going to use today. We're going to use this book right here. It's called It Looked Like Spilt Milk by Charles D. Shaw. Now, I love this story. It's very, very cute. But we turned it into a flannel. So we're going to set our book down because we don't really need that. If you have it at home, though, you can use it to follow along. If you want to check it out from the library, you can go back and play the video so you can look at the book while we're doing this. So we got our flannel board up here. We're going to start with this piece right here. Do you see it? Look at that. What does that look like? Do you know what that looks like to me? Sometimes it looks like spilt milk, but it wasn't spilt milk, was it? It's not spilt milk. I wonder what it could be. Sometimes it looked like, do you know what that is? A rabbit. Does that look like a rabbit? Do you see his ears right here and his fluffy tail? But guess what? It wasn't a rabbit. So it's not spilt milk, it's not a rabbit. What could it be? Do you have any guesses? Sometimes it looked like, what is that? A bird. But it wasn't a bird, was it? It's not a bird. Sometimes it looked like, you see this? What do you think that could be? See if I can move it a little bit closer. Sometimes it looked like what? A tree, but it wasn't a tree. Sometimes it looked like, what's that? It's kind of odd. What is that? I think it looks like an ice cream cone. Do you see the ice cream here at the top? And this part, I think, looks like a cone, but it's not an ice cream cone. What could it be? That's all white and fluffy. Sometimes it looks like a flower, but it wasn't a flower. See, here's the flower part and the stem, the leaves. It's not a flower. Sometimes it looked like, you see that? A pig. What does a pig say? Boink, boink. Yep. But it wasn't a pig, was it? Not a pig. Sometimes it looked like a birthday cake with a candle. Do you see? And what do we do when we have a birthday cake with a candle? Do you blow it out like this? Ready? Can you make your lips like this and blow? You try, make your lips into like an O shape and go. Good job, but it wasn't a birthday cake with a candle. Sometimes it looks like a, what's that? Another animal that lives on the farm. A sheep. What does a sheep say? But it wasn't a sheep, was it? What could it be? Something white and fluffy. Sometimes it looked like an owl. Owls come out when it's nighttime. And do you know what sound they make? Ooh, ooh, making that O sound again. Ooh, ooh. But it's not an owl. What could it be? Sometimes it looked like a glove or a mitten that we put on our hands when it's cold. But it wasn't a mitten. Sometimes it looked like a squirrel. Do you see the squirrel with his bushy tail? What do squirrels like to gather in the fall time? Nuts, huh? But it wasn't a squirrel. Sometimes it looked like an angel, but it wasn't an angel. So sometimes it looked like lots of different things, like spilt milk, like a mitten, like pig, but it wasn't. Do you have any guesses what it is up in the blue sky that's white and fluffy? What could it be? What that's in the blue sky that's white and fluffy? A cloud. It was just a little cloud floating in the sky. Sometimes I like to go outside and look at the clouds and see if I can see any kinds of shapes in the sky. That's what all those were. Those were all different shapes or pictures like in the sky. Sometimes I like to do that. Let's check our schedule again. It looks like we have a song. So I'm going to put our schedule back up here. Okay. And for our first song today, we have clouds in the sky. What sometimes falls from the clouds? Comes from the clouds and it falls down on us and it kind of feels wet. It's rain. So today I have some rhythm sticks. Now you may not have these rhythm sticks at home. I've also used some empty paper towel tubes to do the same thing. So if you've got some empty paper towel tubes, you can use those. If you have some sticks at home, you might have something like this that you can use. Pencils will work too if you have just some pencils at home, probably some unsharpened pencils or markers. You can use some markers for this. So we're going to use these rhythm sticks and we're going to tap on a rhythm to like rain. So we're going to take our sticks and when we put them on the table or the ground, we're going to go drip. And then when we go like this, that's for drop. Now this is going to go drip, drip, drop, drop. Okay, are you ready? We'll do it 2 times. Okay, you ready? Drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop. Rain on my, we're going to go up. Umbrella. Rain on my umbrella. See how I'm making an umbrella over my head to keep me dry. Drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop. All right, let's do it one more time, a little faster. Remember, drip and drop, and then we go rain on my, and then we're gonna make up here like an umbrella to keep us dry. Okay, are you ready? Drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop. Rain on my umbrella, rain on my umbrella. Drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop. Very good, guys. That was fun. I like using our rhythm sticks. We don't use them very often, but it's a lot of fun. All right, let's check our schedule again and see what we have. We have one more song. We're going to kind of keep into the weather and the clouds and the rain vibe, and we're going to do the weather bounce. Okay, so this kind of sounds this to the tune of London Bridges. Okay, so we're going to start with the rain. Remember how we talked about the rain? And it's going to fall down. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to go down like this. Okay, here we go. How the rain comes falling down, falling down, falling down. How the rain comes falling down on a rainy day. Now for this next one, we're going to be the wind and we're going to sway back and forth. So if you want to stand up, you can stand up and sway back and forth. Okay, you ready? Feel the way the wind does blow, wind does blow, wind does blow. Feel the way the wind does blow on a windy day. Now, we're going to be hot because sometimes the weather is hot. And when it gets to be summertime, it'll be hot. And when it's hot, we move very slow. So you can get up and kind of dance very slow, okay? We move slowly when it's hot, when it's hot, when it's hot. We move slowly when it's hot on a hot day. Very good. But when it's cold, we like to snuggle up. So we're going to take our arms and we're going to wrap them around us and give us like a hug and nice and warm snuggles. Okay, ready? Snuggle up when it is cold. It is cold. It is cold. Snuggle up when it is cold on a cold day. Very good. All right, let's check our schedule one last time and see what we have. We are all done for today. Now, before we go, I had an idea of something that you could do at home. It's kind of like a craft and a sensory kind of thing. So if you take some shaving cream and mix it with a little bit of just white regular glue, probably have some of that at home if you've been doing some schoolwork at home. So shaving cream with a little bit of glue. I never measure it out. I just kind of guesstimate how much to use. Mix it all together. Then you can use it. And it kind of makes, I'll kind of try and put it to the side, this like puffy paint. And so when you're doing it, it'll feel kind of like shaving cream. But when it dries, this is kind of soft. It feels very soft, kind of fluffy paint that you can make a cloud. Now I made my cloud. I tried to make it look a little bit like, do you know what that is? A bunny rabbit. But you can make yours look however you want. So use that puffy paint. And then when it dries, you can feel how nice and soft it is. It's got a very nice feeling. It's a little, you push it, kind of comes up and down a little bit, a little squishy. So it's a nice feeling. So try that sensory painting project at home after you watch this video. All right, guys, we will see you next month for another Virtual Sensory Stories. Bye.